know what it's like, don't you? That wide awake, up before anyone else, can't stand to wait another minute feeling that's Christmas morning. Surely you know what it feels like. The power of a simple gift. For almost 8 million children around the world, that same power, that same excitement, that same joy comes inside a shoebox.
Some of them go, wow, this is mine?
This is Operation Christmas Child. Shoeboxes packed by thousands of people just like you.
We have so much and they have so little.
Unconditional gifts sent by Samaritan's Purse to children in more than 100 countries.
These are the only gifts my children have ever received.
For victims of war, for orphans, for children who live in poverty, this is a simple sign that God loves them. And someone else does too.
Well, a shoebox is much more than a shoebox. It's a real demonstration that God actually cares for them, and so do we.
Years of war left Serbia with blown up bridges and broken down people.
I was raised in an orphanage. I never knew my parents. I grew up so sad, so depressed, so lonely.
Whenever she comes back, Ivana Krajcek remembers this was once her home, an orphanage in the town of Novi Sad.
I just felt neglected. I felt alone. But then I still remember the day that the shoeboxes came.
It was 7 years ago, but Vera Karanji remembers that day too.
We usually distribute Operation Christmas Child shoeboxes in the orphanages, but this time was different. It was year 2000. We distributed shoeboxes, and my heart just went out to this group of children. They were all together in one house.
Vera gave Ivana a shoebox, and that was the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I went back the next week. I visited the house where Ivana was with the other few children, and there was a connection there with those children.
There are no words to describe it. It was the first time I realized that someone loved me.
Looking back now, she's 21 years old. She's studying. She has a life. She smiles. And it all started because we went to the shoebox one day and thought, well, that's all we can do. And then God said, no, there's much more.
Wherever the world is troubled, healing can start with a shoebox. Rebecca is a 12-year-old grown-up. Her parents are gone. And now, just like dozens of other orphans in her Mozambican village, Rebecca has had to learn how to take care of herself.
My mother and father both died when I was very young. I was very sad. When they died, I had nowhere I could go. I was all alone.
This is the world that a convoy of trucks pulled into one day last winter. On the trucks, a dozen Samaritan's Purse volunteers and a few hundred gift-filled shoeboxes.
Just the thought of knowing that somebody who doesn't even know them would have thought of sending these items to them, I think that just brings a lot of joy to them.
For Rebecca and the other orphans here, Christmas came with a countdown. But in villages like this one, Operation Christmas Child means more than just gifts. Shoeboxes build relationships. Now, African villages just like this one invite Samaritan's Purse to come and help stop the spread of AIDS, find safe drinking water, and make a lonely child feel not so alone. Their problems are so big, the gifts are so small, and yet it never seems to matter. The joy that comes from a simple gift is still powerful, whether it lasts for a moment or for a lifetime. So, do you know? Do you still remember what it feels like to be a kid at Christmas? In much of today's world, it's a feeling that can fit inside a shoebox. It's a feeling that can change a life. It's the power of a simple gift.
Christmas is a magical time. A time for family, a time for celebration, a time for the world's biggest birthday party. But it's sad to know that all around the world, millions of children, their Christmas day is the same as every other day. Same poverty, same illness, same war. But imagine the joy of a shoebox, given as an expression of God's love, multiplied millions of times around the world. That's the power of a simple gift. Please join us in Operation Christmas Child this Christmas and let your shoebox make someone's Christmas very special. Thank you.